Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today the tournament continues with Quadrant 2. We will see the 2-seed glitch, the 31-seed Gigabyte, the 50-seed Icewave, the 18-seed Riptide, the 7-seed Thunderbolt, the 26-seed Minotaur, the 10-seed Catapult, and the 23-seed Devastation. And we'll kick things off with the 15-seed Icewave versus the 18-seed Riptide. The first match in Quadrant 2. Icewave and Riptide. Riptide's a rookie this season, as we all know. They are playing the 15-seed Icewave. Icewave looking to get a win here and flip off those diving supports that really help him stabilize the bot for Riptide. And Icewave has a powerful weapon, so that should be pretty easy. But that ground game isn't super reliable because it's very hard for them to get under bots. But Riptide isn't have to capitalize on that and put them out of the arena or on their head because Ice cannot self-right. Same with Riptide. Riptide is much more powerful than Icewave's weapon. But if Icewave has the good shots, they can end the fights with laying out those stabilizers and making Riptide have reliability issues. We'll see what happens down in the pits. Let's go there now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Riptide is using a configuration that's much bigger. They can easily get under Icewave. That's their new regular configuration now. And nice shot by Riptide. As expected. There's a kind of a stalemate in both bots. And a big shot by Riptide. Because it's them flying and get a nice shot on their head. They can leave them there, but they're not going to. They're going to keep the fight going. Riptide will also get thrown out of the arena, it looks like. It looks like Icewave gonna get self-fighted by those hits. But Icewave can survive because they got that very good built bot, so they can just survive all these blows, but they can't self-right. That's gonna be an issue for them. And they're just Riptide's gonna keep hitting them, but not. And a nice big shot there out of the arena, but 2 of the stabilizers fall off. And all Icewave has to do is throw off the other 2, and they go to the side, and they do. Riptide. It's not looking that good, and they explode. Riptide explodes, and the countdown has begun. Icewave moves on to the round of 16 and keeps their season alive to either play Gigabyte or Glitch. In this fight, Riptide mainly dominated, but they got in the series at one point. But they really keep hitting the job here because those 2 stabilizers eventually broke off, and Icewave took the other 2 off, and Riptide just couldn't have not reliability issues. They just exploded, giving Icewave the win. And you want to go to the round of 16. What a great win by Icewave to kick off Quadrant 2. And now we move on between the 10-seed Catapult and the 23-seed, the rookie Devastation. In this fight, we see a very tough match for Devastation against the 10-seed Catapult, because Devastation does not really have the best ground game because they're a full body spinner. Catapult relies on the flipper to keep the win going. This could be a quick fight or go on for a while Catapult takes full control and maybe Devastation somehow can get the win. But I could easily say this end quickly because Catapult just get 1 or 2 flips and end the fight because they can keep the fight going all they want because there's no, even though that Devastation can self-right, Devastation cannot do much against the flipper and Catapult. Let's see what happens down in the pits. 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin. Devastation spinning up, and Catapult gets 1 flip and 2 flips. Catapult ends the fight and gets the win. At the start of this fight, we saw Catapult get 1 flip, and then from there, they just went over again, got the 2nd flip, and they ended the fight and got Devastation out of the arena to go to move on to the round of 16. What a very quick win by the 10-seed Catapult. They dominated very fast in that fight. Next up, we see the new redesigned glitch, the 2-seed, taking on a 31-seed Gigabyte. Now we see the 2-seed glitch and the 31-seed Gigabyte. Glitch had a total new design from front to back. They now look much like the real glitch, with a brand new spinner, a brand new full chassis design, and a brand new front wedge. That wedge can be very dangerous against Gigabyte because Gigabyte will have to from the sides or the back pick up the stabilizers of Glitch to even do damage. But Glitch can easily just get under them, box rush, get under them, and end the fight quickly. This fight will either go either way. This fight could be long or short. All depends on how who dominates the fight. If Gigabyte dominates the fight, it's going to go for a while. If Glitch dominates the fight, it's going to end within a minute. Let's see what happens down in the pits. 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin. Gigabyte spinning up and Glitch getting a nice shot. Gigabyte now not getting under, Glitch getting under easily, ran into the wall, and now they go for the other wall. Glitch in control early because they're using that front wedge to deflect all Gigabyte's shots. Well, they're doing great, and Gigabyte cannot do anything. Nice pop-up despite Glitch though. Putting out quick in the screws and trying to get out of the arena, and they do. Glitch uses the screws and gets them out of the arena quickly. Great job by Glitch. Move on to the round of 16. So some of this fight, Glitch mostly dominated and from start to finish, getting a couple pop-ups and getting a very big shots on Gigabyte, right on the corner and on the screws, and getting out of the arena on the screws. And then they moved on to the round of 16. What a great win by Glitch to dominate Gigabyte. Now we move on to the last match of Quadrant 2. We see the King Thunderbolt from Ballistics Test Robotics and the 26-seed Minotaur. Now we see the last match of Quadrant 2 of the first round in this quadrant. We see the King and Minotaur. Thunderbolt is going to look to get easily under Minotaur because Minotaur basically has no ground game here in this fight. They really have those stabilizers for that weapon, but even if they flip over, they don't really have any ground game. This is going to be probably pretty easy. We're going to see a lot of flips in this fight, and possibly a thumbnail easily, because Minotaur is just going to have to go right on the weapon and have aggression. They hope Thunderbolt makes mistakes so they can capitalize and hopefully somehow get him out of the arena. Minotaur could still lose this fight even if Thunderbolt makes mistakes. But that's all they have to look for. That's the only chance because they don't have any ground game. That's what happens. And who gets the win? If it will be an upset or the 7th seed will move on to the round of 16 down in the pits. 3, 2, 1, let the battle begin. Minotaur spinning up, and then a nice shot there, and the first flip by Thunderbolt. The running itty bitty flip, not base flip that we've seen, and there's a good flip. Now they make a mistake. Minotaur has to capitalize on that. Minotaur now cannot cause enough. And next Thunderbolt letting more flips. I think that's a fourth flip now. And a good flip there too. And then another nice flip. There's only some small flips, but some big flips in the process. A nice another flip. And they made another mistake. 2 mistakes so far by Thunderbolt. Not only that, not surprising. And there's a big flip by the Flipper King. And an actual ability flip. They're getting to the side easily. And great shots by both bots. And a big flip again by the Flipper King. Minotaur landing some good shots, but a big flip out of camera range, like 4 or 5 out of camera range now. And I'm getting the side, Minotaur getting to the side now. But it doesn't matter because Thunderbolt landing massive flips again. What massive flips, and then one again. Thunderbolt landing a barrage of flips. But Minotaur is landing some good shots in the process too. And another big flip that broke off one of the side rails and part of the stabilizers on both sides, and they make another mistake. Thunderbolt making multiple mistakes, but landing great shots, and they go out of the arena. In this fight, there was about, I would say, 20 flips. They made 3 mistakes by Thunderbolt, and Minotaur capitalized on each one. This was the first one, and they just couldn't stop making mistakes. But they could not stop making big flips in the process, because they just landed flip after flip, landing big flips like that out of camera range. They landed about, I would say, like 6 or 7, maybe 8 out of camera range, and they never let up. It was a flipping frenzy by Thunderbolt, the Flipper King, and they just won flip after flip and eventually got them out of the arena with that final flip and moved on to the round of 16 to play Catapult. What a great win by Thunderbolt to finish off Quadrant 2 of the first round. Then we move on to the Quadrant 3 next episode. The 3-seed Emulsion, the 30-seed Titanic, the 14-seed Bombshell, the 19-seed Blackout, the 6-seed Red Devil, 27-seed Duck in a rematch, 11-seed Mad Hatter, the 22-seed Bronco. Those will all be matches next episode. See you in the next one. Bye!